And then for the tie beam that we have here, I'll select the beam tool. And the important point here is that this part should be on the joist, the structural usage. So I'll go here and select beam. And then after that, I'll go here and open up the menu. And then select the type 13T beam. And here it is. And then after that, I'll go to the plan. And then draw the beam from here all the way up to here. Alright, then I'll select it, and here for the structural usage I'll select joist as well. Let me just put this on coarse. So just remember that later on you can control the visibility settings on these, even though we haven't done that yet. And if we actually take a look at the plan and zoom in here, we can see how we've drawn this piece. We just need to adjust its height. So now let me just go here and select this one with this part, and then this part as well. Then hit section box and then cut it up to here. And if you take a look here, there we have the piece. So I'll select it, and then from the Z offset value that we have here, I'll put in minus 0.1 meters. Alright, now let me just change it to 0.8 this time. So minus 0.8. Alright, now minus 0.08. And there it is. And then for the polystyrene bit that we have, I'll go here and select the component tool. And then after selecting this, I'll go in the plan. And if you take a look here, if we click here, we'll be placing it directly in the middle, which might not be the best option for now. So cancel here. Let me just see where we are now. Oh, I thought we were on the other side. And as I previously stated, if we go here and try to place the polystyrene here, it will be difficult for you because it's right in the middle. And so in order to solve this issue, we can use a technique which involves going here. And if we take a look at this, let me zoom in. So we basically want the center point to be in the middle of the corner piece here. So we can put this on origin and then click on load into project. But remember to do this before you model next time, because changing the origin point will probably mess up your work. So you basically have two options. You can change the origin before you model, or you can accept the standard version of this and then try to move it yourself. And this is all based on your preference. You can do whatever you think is right. So as an example, if I go here in the plan and then put this on the left view, here I can select one side of it. And if you see here, the polystyrene is placed on the upper side of this. So we can go here and put the elevation from level on minus 0.3. And then the placement is changed like this. So now let me go back to the edit family section. Alright. And then let's see what we have here. Let's go to the front view. Alright, let's see what we have here. So we want to get a specific angle of this. So I'll just keep looking through these to find it. And let's see here in the front view, I'll select the measure tool and see what the length of this is. It's 0.5. It's okay up to here. I'll just edit this part and just bring these parts on the inner side. Put in 0.02 here and then select align and lock this part with here, and then we go to the other side, move this here, so 0.02 again, and then using a line, lock this part with here. Oh, it's already locked. So I'll just save it, excuse me, cancel here, and finish it up, and then save. So yes, here, and then we load it into the project again, and select override here. So now it looks just fine. Let's go to the edit family section and then change the origin back to the center point that it was. Then click on load into project and close. Alright, and now it looks just fine. Alright, so align this part with this section and then connect these two. So now it's been placed exactly where we wanted it to. So go here and select the align tool and lock this part with the polystyrene bit here. Then select it, and the length is already on 2 meters. So I'll just copy the piece here and paste it down here. So the lower bit is longer than 2 meters. So I'll just change the length. Let me just go here and open this up. So selecting and placing the polystyrene pieces one by one may take a bit longer, but we can definitely manage it better. And you can certainly change the details of each part separately, and you can have each piece but the exact dimensions that you want. Or as I previously mentioned, you can use the line based and then place the piece by clicking on the finishing and the starting point of each part. But using this method, we can't really change the length of each piece directly. We'll need to have the same dimensions for all of it. So this method is usually much quicker, but it's a bit harder to manage the outcome that you want. But using the method of placing them separately can be both helpful in the estimates, and it can also help us have a much better positioning of the placements. So I'll select the two parts that we have here, and then selecting the copy tool, I'll go and zoom in on this part. Let me see what we have here. We have the corner piece. So I'll select this and put it on this side. After that, I'll select the two original parts again. And because the distance is fixed here, I can also use the array tool. So here we have linear and then move to seconds. And then we go to the plan and move this from here to here. Then put in 4 here. Now change it to 8. And then 10. So now let's see what we've created. Select this piece and make a cut here, and then zoom in to see what we have here. And the reason that it may look a bit messy now is that we probably haven't clicked on the exact point that we needed to. So we can go here and bring this out of the group mode that it's in. Here, go into the plan and select all of this group. And then from up here, select the ungroup option that we have. And now I can easily control each different piece using the align tool that we have up here. We can either do this, or we could have selected the exact point that would have put each piece at the same distance on either side. So I probably haven't clicked on the exact point that we wanted to, and so we're using this method. And then line these two up, and then here as well, and then these two as well. After that, so these look just fine for now. Let me just click on this part to fix these. And now if we open this piece up, we can see what it looks like. And it also continues on this side as well.